All right, how we doing today? So I'm just chilling though, watching this Kyle Rittenhouse trial. Actually, it's over and everybody went home, and I guess they had like police and a guard around the courthouse in Kenosha, Wisconsin. So let's talk about it a little bit or whatever, and then there's really not much to talk about what we learned because I can see through all of it. All right, on the surface, they want to make it look like social injustice, and there probably is a element to a certain extent. But really, I think what I learned over the last year and a half with these protests and so forth, okay, and this is a historical thing, that a lot of these people, they protest these leftist movements, women and so forth, okay, for these social, like racism and social adjustments, women's rights, end up getting their rights, and then they quit protesting after they got what they wanted, okay? Because you start looking at this. Where is the affirmative action? Why is not, somebody maybe giving classes or teaching the young people so we won't have to keep reinventing this wheel over and over again, okay? That being said, let's get into Kyle Rittenhouse and what we learned from it, all right? So basically, during this, the protest about a year ago about the young man that was killed from the police, young black man, off a young black man. And you can look this up a couple of days ago off a video that I did off Kyle Rittenhouse that I did Sunday. So that was like 5 days ago. Okay, it's Kyle Rittenhouse, all distractions. Okay, because I'm not really gonna. All right, but this boy, Kyle Rittenhouse, was commissioned to come out there, okay, to Kenosha from Illinois, okay, to go out, basically to go out there and shoot some damn body, okay, to go bring with his AR-15 coming to a black protest or whatever, thinking he go shoot somebody, and I think that he ended up shooting somebody, but it didn't turn out the way that he wanted, or it didn't turn out to happen the way that he wanted to happen. All right, but I guess let's see here. Rather, he ended up shooting two white men. Okay, popped one guy up a whole bunch of times, shot up another guy straight in his chest, then blew his ass away. So what do we get? What do we get out of it? Okay, the boy ended up serving a year. All right, and he ended up getting 5 charges, include like different assaults, endangerment, and possession of a weapon with a minor. Okay, 3 out of 5 charges were acquitted the other day, or they were dismissed. The rest of the charges today, he was pretty much acquitted off all this today. Okay, so what do you get out of this? Okay. Number one, y'all, if you're going to go protest, I don't give a damn who you are, or where you live, or what you look like, okay? Go to these protests, you go protest peacefully, get your point across, and go back to you and yours, number one, okay? But basically what happened to all this was a package deal. I believe, again, this was orchestrated, okay, to where this Black Lives Matter, actually Black Lesbians Matter movement, where it is, where they don't give a damn about a black man or whatever, okay? It's really all about pushing promoting the LGBT community rather, okay? And they get their clout off the deaths of a black man, okay? Although I do think that some people in these movements, they mean well, but you have a commercialized one, and you have the organic Black Lives Movement, okay? So I'll give the credit to the organic Black Lives Movement that was pushed aside, okay? But anywho, the commercialized one, they went out there, got the votes, all right? They got paid, and now you don't hear from them again, okay? But anyway, so you get a protest. What else you get out of this? You get the police and the guard probably want to know or has the data on how they want to deal with these liberal or these leftist movements, okay, particularly with black people, all right, or how they want to deal with this in the future, all right, which tells me that there are going to be more protests to come. You got a guy that came in there, okay, that got commissioned in there to kill people. He got what he wanted. Gun reform. The victims and the families end up getting severance. This guy ends up getting acquitted, and it just goes away. All right. So basically, you have all these refunds, these reforms that I told you about. Okay. Social injustice, gun reform, crowd control, okay, or these protest control reforms, okay, and the Democratic vote. Mission accomplished. All right. Everybody goes home, including Kyle Rittenhouse. All right. There's really nothing even more to talk about. And these are white people, like I said before, so they have their own survival and litigation techniques. Okay. And that is the story of this trial. Let me know what you think about this video.